What is the difference between normal aging and dementia? Today we have a very special guest who's going to answer that question.
Hello, Vivian Greencorner, Dementia Care Specialist in private practice. I've been working in the field for over 20 years. We're going to talk about the difference between normal aging and dementia, focusing on why as older adults are we becoming more forgetful, and strategies, and what are the warning signs if you're concerned about dementia, and the action steps to take. So why as older adults are we becoming more forgetful? Our brain is a muscle, and as we age, we do lose muscle mass. So how do we deal with normal aging? Current research indicates that we need to be very active in two areas, physically active and cognitively active. So I'll break it down for you. Number one, exercise, exercise, exercise. Hopefully aerobic exercise on a weekly basis, twice a week. It's important to eat a healthy diet. What's good for the heart is good for the brain. Socialization is critical. We need to get off that couch and relate to people. And de-stressing. I do yoga. Other people take walks, listen to music, engage in a hobby. It's important to de-stress and attend to your physical and emotional needs. And let's remember, as we age, we're all becoming more forgetful. So we have to forgive ourselves for forgetting. Here's some suggestions as life preservers. When we go to the supermarket, as an example, don't assume like when you were 20 that you're going to remember everything. We need to make daily lists and try to add a new activity almost every day. Try to do something different to stimulate those brain cells. Exercise again, you might want to exercise with a friend. Take a walk. Every day, try to make it a new day and a nice day if possible for yourself. But what if it is dementia? How would you know? Dementia affects people in different ways, but generally anything that you feel is uncharacteristic or a change in behavior should be checked. So I'm going to discuss some of the warning signs, but keep in mind it's not just one, it has to be a cluster. The first is memory loss that affects functioning. As an example, skipping medication or maybe taking your pills twice when you shouldn't be doing that. Difficulty planning and organizing. Somebody who had such great ease planning a meal, now they're having difficulty. And you might notice either a weight gain or a weight loss. Are they eating junk food rather than preparing a meal? Difficulty completing a task that they've always done. Washing laundry, balancing their checkbook, keeping their home tidy, home repairs. Things uncharacteristically, when you go to the home, things seem different to you. Getting lost and unable to retrace steps. Unable to follow a conversation. That person who is always engaged, are they seeming less isolated and not involved? And increased confusion. Are they asking you the same question over and over again? And last, trouble understanding visual relationships. And that might be indicated, if they're still driving, dings and dents on that car that they just can't describe what happened. So what are the action steps? The first is to go to your general practitioner and get a good thorough checkup. That could include blood workup, urine samples, and maybe even cognitive testing. If there's any concern, you might be referred to a specialist who would do a brain scan and more comprehensive testing. Now, not everybody is open to going to take the next step, and we need to keep that in mind. And keep in mind, when you are discussing your concerns, talk from the I perspective. I am concerned it took you 45 minutes to get home, or you seem to be tired more and complaining that you're not able to do it. And be prepared that this might be a conversation you're going to have more than once. But when you do, come up with concrete examples. Now, you might not be the person who's going to convince. Maybe it's a niece. Maybe it's a grandson or a friend or a member of the clergy or even a professional who can come in and have that conversation. As we change, it's important to acknowledge the change and to take action steps. You are not alone in this process. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to seeing you again, where the next video is going to be Surviving Alzheimer's, Care Tips for the Caregiver.
Vivian, I just want to thank you again for presenting on this video. I'm so honored to have someone with your experience and your expertise, and I'm so glad that you're going to come back and teach us more on this subject. If this video was helpful, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.